Watching September 2018 keynote was like watching Bruce Almighty. You watch it because it's a Jim Carrey movie, but as you're walking out of the theater, you realize you actually laughed the hardest at Steve Carell. The same thing happened at the keynote. We watched it because it was an iPhone event, but when this beauty, with its new features, bigger display and arc reactor-like backside was announced, it simply stole the show. And here it is! Series 4 Apple Watch comes in this newly designed box. Inside the box there are two more boxes, one for the band and one for the watch. The black sport band seems a little grayish, but also it feels softer. Inside the watch's box we're greeted with some papers, wireless charging cable, and the nightmare that I cannot wake up from. The 5-watt charger. The watch comes in this nice sleeve, which is a nice touch. The new tweaks in design and the ceramic sapphire crystal back looks beautiful. This thing is 44mm, which is 2mm bigger than Series 3 watch. With its rounded edges, the display area is bigger. It is thinner. It has 64-bit dual-core S4 processor, which is 2 times faster than previous S3 processor. And it has 16GB of storage. But is it any better than Series 3 watch?
1, 2, 3.
Both of these watches are at the factory settings and both of them have watchOS 5 installed. When you turn them on, Series 4 Apple Watch boots in almost half the time Series 3 boots. When you hit reset, Series 4 resets the watch in half the time compared to Series 3 watch. But when it comes to restoring from the same backup, Series 4 Apple Watch finishes the task in 3 minutes and 41 seconds, which is almost 10 minutes faster than Series 3 Apple Watch. 10 minutes. Needless to say, the app launch times are faster, the new heart sensor seems to be working faster, and the new speakers are louder. But are they loud enough?
Alright, now you don't have to say Siri. When you just raise your watch, you can talk to it. This is nice. What's the weather like?
Nice weather coming up today. Up to 80 degrees.
Sounds pretty good. What's the weather like?
The weather's looking good today. Up to 80 degrees.
What's the weather like?
Nice weather coming up today. Up to 80 degrees.
Now let's see how it performs during a phone call.
Hello.
Hello? Can you...
I hear you really well.
There's a plane. You can hear me well? Well, I can hear you well as well. Can you tell me something like harder to understand?
What are some words that people don't hear correctly on the phone? Boat?
Boat. Boat.
Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat. Yeah, I got it. Now you should come here and I should go there. You should put your phone on speaker so we see the thing, right?
How is it now?
Still good. I still hear you.
Yeah, I hear you pretty loud and clear. Seems to be fine.
Yeah, it's just as if you're on the phone. I can't tell it you're on the watch versus the phone.
Alright, then I'm gonna hang up and call you from the phone. Let's see if there's a difference.
Okay. When I dial the telephone. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
How does it sound different?
It sounds a little closer, like you're closer to the microphone. Are you on the phone now? Yeah, so there is a difference,
Maybe
but
maybe put this to speaker and then
yeah.
maybe they'll be equal. How about now?
I hear background noise.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Now let's put the watch to LTE. For this I'm just gonna turn my phone into airplane mode. What's gonna happen is this is gonna lose the connection. It says disconnected. There you go. LTE connection established. Now call my wife.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me good? Is it clear?
Tell me something really long.
This is something I wrote the other day. As I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, and take a look at myself and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been resting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Maybe treated like a punk, that's unheard of. You better watch out who you're talking and where you're walking. Or you and your homies might be lying in chalk.
You wrote that?
I wrote that. It's my material.
Wow, I'm really impressed.
Oh, feedback time! Feedback time! Feedback time!
Jump, 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 dance, 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 dance.
Quality technology review. What else do you want? What else can you ask for? We're still on LTE, and I want to see. Let's go to Uber. Yeah. Let's go to another app. I wonder if walkie-talkie is working on LTE. Testing, testing. Yep.
Testing, testing.
Your maps. Flowers. Working really well. I wish we had speed test for the watch. So there's haptic feedback at the crown. Feels good, but it's not what I expected. But you still get that sensation. It is nice. But it's gonna be a little different than what you imagine it would feel like.
One of the most impressive things about this watch is Ecg Electrocardiogram, which is not activated yet. It will be activated soon. And when it is, you'll be able to rest your finger on the crown and the Ecg app will tell you about your heart and how many times it has been broken. Apple Watch also has low heart rate monitor. This thing is looking out for you. Also, it has brand new faces. Infograph and infograph modular is packed with information. The fire, water, vapor, and liquid metal is very nice to look at. If you like to see complications with these faces, you need to change the effect from full screen to circular. Infograph and infograph modular is available only on Series 4 Apple Watch. Also, there is no full screen option on the vapor fire metal faces on watches other than Series 4. By the way, these watch faces are not computer generated. It is filmed. They actually did those things. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below or a card here. You should go and check that out. It's very interesting. Series 4 Apple Watch has a new accelerometer and it is great, but with great accelerometer comes great fall detection. Now this watch can understand when you fall down. It will ask you if you're okay and then it can alert people. The watch is a great way to track my activities and my workouts. I use it all the time. But for some reason, Series 4 Apple Watch felt a little more comfortable during the workout. I don't know if this is related to the design, but I liked it a lot. Series 1 and 2 Apple Watch to me were more like a second monitor that is on my wrist. With the third series, it was like an emergency phone and a second monitor. And as you can guess, normally I'm glued to my phone. I never want to leave it. But with these Series 4 Apple Watch, I think I'm kind of fine with it. I mean, I wouldn't leave my phone at home, but if I did, accidentally, I could just turn on walkie-talkie and start talking with my friends until they get extremely annoyed with me. In the end, I think this is my favorite Apple product right now. My favorite Apple product has been the AirPods for the longest time, but I think it is now Series 4 Apple Watch and AirPods. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode and I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button. I must have a subscribe button somewhere here on the screen. Hit that subscribe button and play Ding Dong Ditch with the walkie-talkie next to it and join the world domination. And please let me know what you think about Series 4 Apple Watch in the comment section below. Yeah, what's that heart rate? And until I see you the next time, take really good care of yourselves and hoşça kalın. Turn the lights off.
Understood. Request sent.
Booyah!